Why did the spa receptionist whisper, "Run"? Because I was booked with Marcus. I was having the month from hell. My job sucked, my roommate ghosted, and I tweaked my back hauling her junk out solo. My best friend Katie got tired of hearing me whine and surprised me with a spa gift card. Fancy place across town with glowing reviews and prices that scream, "We cater to influencers." I booked the earliest deep tissue slot I could find, Thursday 6 p.m., and dragged myself through traffic and overpriced parking just to get there. The place smelled like rich people candles. You know the type: vanilla, bergamot, and judgment. The receptionist was this girl who looked like she walked straight out of an Instagram ad. Stick straight hair, glossy nails, robotic smile. I told her my name, and she started typing, then froze. Her eyes flicked between the screen and me. "You're with Marcus tonight," she said, but her tone changed. Too casual. Then she leaned in, dropped her voice, and whispered, "Honey, you might want to reschedule. Maybe ask for Teresa instead." I blinked. "What?" She shook her head and mumbled something about the computer glitching, but her eyes kept darting toward the hallway. Now I'm spooked, but also, I already took PTO, drove 45 minutes, paid for parking, and Katie would never let me live it down if I bailed on a massage. She led me to the changing room. As we passed a door labeled, "Marcus, session in progress," I heard a woman crying. Not gentle tears, like full-on ugly crying. The receptionist's jaw tightened, but she kept walking. She handed me a robe and said Marcus would be with me in 10. Then, like she was sliding me a warning on a napkin, she whispered, "If you feel uncomfortable at all, just say you need the bathroom and leave. I'll take care of it." At this point, I was this close to running, but I changed into the robe because, hey, $180 massage. Marcus knocked exactly 10 minutes later. This massive guy walks in, 6'4" at least, with hands like bear paws and this unsettlingly soft voice. He starts calling me sweetheart and asking if I live alone. Just casual creep vibes. I laughed it off, nervous habit. At first, the massage seemed normal. Strong hands, good pressure. But then, it got weird. He started asking if I had a boyfriend, if I worked out, if I'd ever had a massage that really got inside. Then his hands started drifting, and not in a clinical way. I flinched. He pressed down harder and told me to relax, said tension was just trauma, and he could help release it. That's when I remembered the bathroom trick. I interrupted and said I needed to go. He tried to talk me out of it, said it would break the healing process. I didn't care. I grabbed my robe and beelined to the bathroom, hands shaking. I threw my clothes on fast, heart pounding, already feeling him outside the door asking, "You okay? We're not finished yet." When I stepped out, the receptionist was waiting with a security guard I hadn't seen before. She looked at my face, gave a small nod, and said loud enough for Marcus to hear, "Your next client canceled. You can go home early." He looked pissed, but left without a word. Then she pulled me aside. Turns out she'd been documenting complaints about Marcus for months. Women who bailed mid-session, others who never returned. But Marcus was the owner's nephew, so management kept brushing it off. She'd finally started secretly recording conversations with victims. My case, plus the woman crying before me, was the tipping point. She had enough to take to HR. I got a full refund and 3 free sessions with Teresa, who was actually amazing. As for Marcus, fired the next week after 2 more women came forward. Hopefully he never works near a massage table again.